piece of property is under the control of the Franciscans. Most of the sites in the land that are Catholic are Franciscan sites. And this is one of them. The fathers here keep it up well. They have one of the better views of the city. It remembers the weeping of Jesus over the city on Palm Sunday. If only you would have known what peace actually is. If only you would have recognized the moment of your visitation, but you did not. There was a Byzantine church that was built here remembering that. The foundations and the mosaics are incorporated within and just to the side of this current structure. You've got a page in your blue notebook. The church that you're looking at, the Church of Dominus Flavit, of Our Lord Wept, was built in 1956. I've checked your passport information. That makes it exactly as old as some of you, right? 1956. Built by an Italian architect. He wanted the shape of the dome to be the shape of a teardrop coming down. On the inside, you see that a bit, the circle of the dome on the top. The four corners have concrete cast jars. You can see them narrow and tall. These are large images in concrete of much smaller jars, about this big, typically, that we find either of glass or of pottery, often in tombs. They've been interpreted as tear bottles. In the book of Psalms, we have the sentence about, I forget the exact line, but something about keeping one's tear in a bottle. And we have the statement in the Gospels of the woman who washed Jesus' feet with her tears. I'm not sure if every woman kept her tears or not. Some may have. The energy of the woman who washed Jesus' feet with her tears is not just crying at the moment, but maybe her whole lifetime of emotion is doing that, perhaps. Anyway, they're represented here. The church itself, there's a sign on it right behind this plant in the pot, a white sign. The fellow I told you about who binds our journals and who was playing with the sculpts on Mount Zion, up on the Mount of Olives as a soccer ball, his grandfather helped to build this church and died in an accident when the stones fell. And the family had a memorial service and put the plaque here in his honor, another way of saying the Christians are important on the mountain. Have a look. The man I see is putting up the chain right now, which means don't walk in front, and it means there's a service, a mass taking place inside. But go ahead and have a look. It's from the window inside of the building that you have that famous picture of the wrought iron half circle and the Dome of the Rock through it. You maybe saw that on postcards and things. That was taken here. So have a look a bit. You can go down here and have a look as well.